Hello everybody! All of the survivors, most of the survivors have a favourite food that you can consume for a little boost in hunger gained, and sometimes a removal of negative effects from said food. In this video, we're not going to go over what their favourite foods are and the best ways to get them, but instead what their favourite foods are and whatever lore / cultural / any kind of significance they may have. Why? Why not? Let's start with Wanda today, because I feel like doing it backwards. Her favourite food is taffy, made out of free honey / sweeteners and literally anything else. This is Wanda's favourite food because her baba, which could mean dad, granddad, or even brother, I go over this in my Where Are They From video, brought them home to her on special occasions. Simple and explanatory. But my headcanon? These hard candies are actually Werber's originals, which like every grandma has in those tins they hoard everywhere. She tried them out when she was in grandma mode and never went back. Next up is Walter. His favourite is trail mix, made out of birch nuts, berries and fruits. These are his favourite because they're the epitome of wilderness snack, next to pemmican. You can make it out of literally anything you find in the wilderness that won't kill you, and you got yourself a decent snack that's easy to carry around anywhere, packed with carbs and all sorts of energy. So yeah, most likely another perk of being a Boy Scout with laser focused character. After that one, we've got Wirt. Her favourite foods are durians, both cooked and raw. This makes her technically one of two characters that has two favourite foods, if you look at a raw and a cooked durian as two different dishes. She also gets no loss in sanity or anything when eating them like other characters do. So these are her favourite because durians in reality have an incredibly pungent smell. Like, enough to have them banned in several establishments and even aeroplanes. Their smell is apparently akin to rotten onions and spoiled meat. So what better fruit for our smelly green child than a smelly green fruit? Wartox's favourite food are pomegranates, both cooked and raw, just like Wirt. Despite being his favourite, they still suffer the whole half hunger penalty that Wartox has with mortal food, so it's not recommended to eat these over souls. However, their significance as his favourite food has roots in several cultures, such as Egyptian and Greek. In the latter, it's known as the fruit of the dead, and how Persephone, the queen of the dead and goddess of the grain, was confined to the underworld after eating its seeds. This is referenced in Wartox's quote for the pomegranates. It also holds significance in several religions too. They could also be his favourite because they're red and round, just like souls. Last of the DST exclusive survivors, we have Winona. Her favourite quote-unquote food is a vegetable stinger, which will fetch you an asparagus or tomato, ice and some veggies. Now this is a bit of an odd one. A stinger in the real world is typically an alcoholic beverage, made out of brandy. But in DST, it's clearly not. It's just some fruity juice with a kick. Now a little birdie told me, and by that I mean Rob, that this is probably Winona's favourite drink since nothing beats a stiff drink after a long day, despite it being non-alcoholic. She's a hard-working gal, let her have a refreshing drink. Let's look at Wormwood now. His favourite are cooked bananas, specifically cooked ones. Now, my theory for this? You're gonna think I'm insane. Bananas hold significance in regards to the moon. But think about it. They're found on the moon key after Wagstaff was messing around with a lunar-infused portal, and they're found in the ruins, which I bet were germinated there by the ancient civilization using lunar magic and worship during the times of famine and desperation. Oh, and a cooked banana looks like the moon, which Wormwood comes from. Simple as. Wally's up next. His favourite food is absolutely nothing. Seriously, he doesn't have a favourite food. I'm guessing it's because to be a world-class chef you need to have a very expansive palate, although it's most likely due to how it would mess up his food memory downside. Or maybe all of the food is his favourite. But then why doesn't he get any extra hunger from them? He does in Shipwrecked, but they removed that in DST. Oh, please Clay. Wakeford's favourite food is turkey dinner. You can make this hearty meal with 2 drumsticks, meat, and some fruit or veggie filler. What better meal for a meat-eating Valkyrie than a turkey dinner? When you think of a Viking or a warrior of some kind, you picture them sat midway across those long tables with a massive pile of turkey in front of them, with a big old drumstick in one hand and a tankard full of meat in the other. That, or it was chosen as her favourite to fit her mechanic the best. I wonder if it's her actual favourite food, or one that she just adopts to fit her role. I'd go with both. Turkey dinners are lovely. For Weber, they love a big old bowl of ice cream. You yourself can get one with ice, dairy products, which are either milk, butter, or eyeball gunk, and sweeteners. You can also use fruit as a filler if you wish. So you could argue this is their favourite simply because they are part child and boy howdy do kids love ice cream. Or I could go on another nonsensical tangent again. See, Weber's quote references the whole I scream, we all scream for ice cream saying, but think about it. What do spiders do when they see you? That's right. They scream. For ice cream. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Time for everyone's stuck-up jerk, Maxwell. Fitting for him, his favourite dish is a lobster dinner. To cook one of these up, you'll need one live lobster, yes it has to be alive, one butter, and any non-ice filler. And costly. The price tag is exactly why Maxwell likes it. Lobsters, or, well, lobster dinners are often seen as a luxury, higher class status symbol meal, especially when DST takes place in the early 19th century. A very expensive meal, and something Maxwell finds himself behind now that he's this dapper, pseudo-rich fellow. I like to think he's never had this in real life and only likes it now because he's LARPing as a rich guy. Bit of a silly one now, Wes. His favourite are fresh fruit crepes. Delicious looking things. These need fruits, butter, and honey. These are Wes's favourite since they're a popular French dessert and one we see him trying to eat in his animated short. However, there's a few things about this favourite meal that make it not the most desirable. They restore 150 hunger on their own, boosted to 165 if eaten by Wes. This would be amazing if Wes's maximum hunger wasn't 75. Oh, and only Warley can cook these. A cruel and honestly hilarious joke on Clay's part. Next up, Woody. His favourite are honey nuggets, which are comprised of honey, edible filler, and a little bit of meat, but not too much, or that will make honey ham. Now as for why they are his favourite, I'm stumped. Woody just says they're his favourite. It's as simple as he likes them. No, this is Clay we're talking about here. There's got to be a deeper meaning. Are they a Canadian invention? No, the honey. It must represent maple syrup. yes, that's it. Wickerbottom time. Her favourite food is surf and turf. This is made from a lot of meat and a decent amount of fish. This is her favourite because in Willow's words, it's old person food. I have no idea why surf and turf is considered old people food, but when was the last time you had surf and turf? Exactly. Old people food. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. If you agree with me, also let me know in the comments. And heck, whilst you're down there, give us a like and a subscribe if you're enjoying it. No pressure though. Thanks for letting me use your segment as a plug, Wickerbottom. Sorry I called you old. What is WX78's favourite food? Butter muffins. Made from butterfly wings, veggies, and any non-meat filler. Why is this their favourite? Well, a muffin topped with the disembodied wings of a cute little creature seems perfectly cruel enough for somebody like WX, who sees themselves as a soulless, evil automaton. It's like they say, the innocence adds flavour. I bet they just like a nice cupcake, but don't want the other survivors thinking they're soft. It's okay, buddy. Wendy favours herself a banana pop, made out of a banana, stick, ice, and any non-meat filler. These are her favourite for one simple reason. She used to eat these with her sister, Abigail. A connection to her sister, a memory of her, and one as you know she's not keen on deprecating anytime soon. Sorry kiddo. For Wolfgang, nothing beats a roasted potato. Simple, effective, and makes Wolfgang even more overpowered than he already is. Cooked potatoes are amazing anyway for their health gain. Let's make them a superfood for Wolfgang too. Sorry, sidetracked. They're his favourite because of his ambiguous European heritage. A lot of European countries, especially Slavic ones, are big on the agriculture of potatoes. They're easy to grow in colder climates, versatile as heck, and for some reason, a European stereotype. It's probably what Wolfgang used to farm back when he lived in his homeland, and was a part of him that he could never leave behind. Willow's favourite food is spicy chili. This requires a bit of meat and a bit of veggie. And funnily enough, no pepper or spices whatsoever. If you use pepper, you get pepper poppers instead. Spicy chili is a relic before we had peppers and such. Anyway, yeah, do I need to really explain why the Fire Lady's favourite food is spicy chili? It burns your mouth. just like how she burns your house down, fitting in the most eloquent way. And last, but kind of least, is Wilson. He loves a good healthy breakfast in the form of bacon and eggs. They need 2 eggs, a bit of meat, and anything else. These are his favourite because he's the basic character, so they gave the basic character the most basic dish imaginable as his favourite. But I like to think it's because a healthy-ish filling breakfast is something a man of science needs before he blows up his chemistry, does some wicked underappreciated science. It's the most important meal of the day, according to some bogus study founded by the cereal industry. And that's... wait! I forgot one. How could I be so forgetful? Wonky! First time appearing on this list, their favourite food are bananas. Specifically raw, not cooked ones, those are wormwoods. Do I really have to explain to you why a monkey's favourite food is bananas? It's like the #1 thing they're into. Be it swinging from trees, rolling around in balls, throwing darts at balloons, monkeys are always chasing after that captivating golden crescent. Oh yeah, also turning into Wonky overwrites your character's dietary restrictions, so Wigfrid can eat those bananas risk-free. Risk of what? Breaking character. And that's, for real this time, all of the survivors and their favourite dishes. And why? Let me know if I missed any points and what your favourite dish would be if you were stuck in the constant. Mine would probably be... steamed hams. But they're only in Hamlet. For now. Take care everybody.